Welcome to Trading with WebRDD. In today's video, I will analyze and provide you with the best buying and selling opportunities to enter the market, which may occur in today. I will analyze gold using a multi-time frame chart. We will look at support and resistance, mark our support and demand zones, check the EMA trend, and finish with possible market scenarios and trade setups. First of all, we'll draw the new zones. But before that, I would like to show you what happened last Friday. In the 1-hour chart, you can see that around the 3,864.5 area, the price was tapping during the morning of Friday's Asian session. This area was acting as a buying zone earlier, but after the breakout on Thursday with that big candle, the zone began acting as a selling zone. After the price reached the zone around that area, you can see on the 15-minute chart that a small fair value gap was created with that candle. That was a small opportunity to enter the market, and immediately after the fair value gap was created, the price was touched by the wick on the next 15-minute bearish candle. That was a great opportunity to enter the market. If you were able to enter the market at that point, your stop loss would have been above that fair value gap, and this would have been your first take profit. In the 1-hour chart, you can also check the take profit mark around the 100 exponential moving average. That was our first TP, and it was the only take profit level offered by that trade. If you were available at that time, congratulations, you got another winning opportunity on Friday. After that small trend, which occurred around 7:30 p.m., you can see that the price broke up, moving above all the exponential moving averages on the 1-hour chart. Then, on the 15-minute chart, you can see that price moved rapidly and created another fair value gap. That occurred when the New York session was starting. After the price hit that marked sell zone, it dropped rapidly and created a 30-minute wick. That was another great opportunity to enter the market. However, on the 15-minute chart, you can see big bearish and bullish candles. These are not good places to enter the market when you see such large candle, because these are big movements, and you would have to set a large stop loss. That could lead to a big loss if the price goes the other way. In that case, you have to go into a lower time frame and see whether there are any opportunities. You can see another set of big candles on the 5-minute chart. Therefore, that is not a practically good entry setup for the market, because even if you were available at that time, you can see there's over $10 stop loss. If you use 0.01 pips, that is a low risk to reward ratio. Therefore, I do not like to set up this type of big stop loss. If you have a big account, then don't worry. You can enter the market like that. There will be other opportunities, but this is not the best possible setup to enter the market. Anyway, we had 2 winning setups on Friday if you were available at that time. Okay, now I'm going to identify the best zones that may occur in today's market. First, I'll delete all these old setups to create new zones. After we delete all the zones, we have to identify the best support and resistance on the 4-hour chart. I've hidden the EMA, and you can see the price is still tapping that resistance for the 3rd time. We do need to move that resistance around the 3,890 area. We'll keep it the same as we had it last time. However, for the 3,855.5 area, which was our previous support, I will move it further down to around 3,843. That is our new support. I've removed the 3,855 support and moved it down to 3,843. Okay, this is our new support and resistance lines. Now I'm going to draw our buy and sell zones. First of all, since the market is in an uptrend, I'm going to draw the first buying zone. You can see there's a big wick around that area with a strong bullish movement. Therefore, I'll mark this as a 1-hour buy zone. Later, I'll refine it according to the 1-hour candles. This is our first buy zone. I can also see another buy zone below that area, and I'll draw it using this wick, just like I did last Friday. Okay, these are the 2 buy zones that can possibly be used to enter the market if the price reaches those areas. Now I'm going to draw the sell zones. I can see only one sell zone with that wick on the 4-hour chart, and I'll mark that as a sell zone. These are the 3 zones we can identify on Monday to enter the market. Now I'm going to the 1-hour chart to refine these areas. You can see that is a big wick, and we can only reduce it to match the price level of that wick. That is a 1-hour wick that occurred with a 1-hour bearish candle. It looks like it grabbed liquidity. Okay, this is our first buying zone. You can also see another small buying zone around that area, which was not visible on the 4-hour chart. I'm going to draw that zone as well, because it could be another possible opportunity to enter the market as a buyer. Also, I like to reduce that third buy zone like that. These are the 3 zones I've drawn today, and I haven't changed the sell zone. I'll keep it the same as we drew on the 4-hour chart. These are the 4 zones we need to watch carefully when the price comes to those areas. You can see the price already touching that sell zone, and we need 15-minute confirmations to enter the market. Now I'm going to the 4-hour chart to identify the dynamic support and resistance in the market using the exponential moving average. You can see the price is now just above the 20 EMA on the 4-hour chart, and there are no additional support or buying zones aligned with that current buy zone. Even on the 1-hour chart, you can see a small buy zone, but it could be much closer. However, I'd still like to draw that as another small buy zone because there are 2 exponential moving averages within that area. Therefore, this is another buy zone we can use to enter the market if the price taps that area with 15-minute confirmations. Okay, we've drawn another new zone using the exponential moving average, and these are today's market setups. Now I'm going to show you the best possible market structures to enter the market. The first thing we can expect is a sell opportunity in this area. That's not a high probability setup, but if you can see a big fair value gap around that area on the 15-minute chart, and if the price taps that gap with a 15-minute wick, you can enter the market. Your first take profit should be around the 3,858 area. Okay, this is the first setup for me to enter the market as a seller, but it's not a high probability one because the market is in a bullish trend. Next, if the price breaks upward with a fair value gap on the 15-minute chart, then when the price comes back to fill that fair value gap, you can enter the market with your stop loss below that zone. You can use Fibonacci to identify your take profit levels. Okay, this is my second setup. If the price goes further below, I won't enter the market with a 20 EMA, but I would prefer to enter the market around the 1-hour 50 EMA, meeting the first buy zone. After liquidity is collected, you can enter the market at the 15-minute fair value gap around that zone. The 20 EMA will be your first take profit level, and that zone will be your second take profit. It's also possible to enter the market if the price goes further down to the 100 EMA. You can expect liquidity collection below the 100 EMA and a touch near the 3,840 area. After creating a medium fair value gap on the 15-minute chart, you can enter there. Your first take profit will be around the 50 EMA, and your second take profit will be at the 20 EMA. You can furthermore wait until the price goes up to our sell zone. These are the most probable trade setups and market expectations for today. Please check my tutorials to learn how to enter the market properly and increase your knowledge. This will help you take the best trading opportunities. Okay, those are today's forecast levels and trade setups. At the end of the day, come back and check if the forecast played out as expected. Leave a comment below if you found this helpful. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and visit my website, trading.weberdad.com for more updates.